If you're just joining, my name is Miss Blessing, and this is IT with Miss B. Let me quickly the link to everyone so they can join in. I'm just quickly going to copy the link and then send it out. So if you just joined, so welcome to the live stream, and we're live. Thank you all for always joining me every Sunday, Sunday evening. I take it like you guys are my family every Sunday. So if I don't talk to anybody on Sunday, I'm going to talk to you on Sunday. And sincerely, I didn't have the energy to do live stream today. But I thought of it and I was like, there's some things that are still important. Like I said, next week, we're going to be having someone who's going to come and teach us how to use AI. Okay. We're going to be learning how to use AI and all of that. Okay, sorry, just give me a moment. Let me set up my stuff on my system. Yes, I want to set up my stuff on my system. Okay, so we're ready here. Okay, so if you're just joining, please welcome to the live stream. It's good to have all of you here. My name is Miss Blessing, and this is IT with Miss B. And one thing I love to do is to help teachers. I want to see you as a teacher thrive and grow. I want to also see that you are doing well or whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're new to the online tutoring space, I would advise that you start with my channel. My channel is one place. I think I've searched on YouTube, right? And I've hardly seen people do what I do, right? There are some of them I come in and they just give you the basics. But I think I go in depth, right? So if you're new, you want to teach online, you want to be a teacher and all of that, I will advise that you start my channel. Look at my channel, look at the things that are on the long form content. But my live streams are also very good. Be a part of my membership. My membership will have perks where you have what's it called? If you're a member or if you join as a member on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to have different perks. What do I mean by perks? You'll be able to watch some videos that are not available to every other person. You're going to have your own video separate. So if you're just joining, thank you for joining. Please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Hi, family members. Please let me know who is here. Hey, Lumzi Love. Hey, hi. Krishnan Kiran. This is certainly Indian. All these Indian people. Okay, so welcome. If you're new to this space, welcome. Iwalewa. Oh, this is Nigerian. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna think that this is Nigerian. Iwalewa. Hi, it's good to have you here. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you on my live stream. And today we're gonna be talking about how you can structure your tutoring business. Okay. We're going to be talking about how you can structure your tutoring business, your online tutoring business. And yay, growing Becca. Hi, hello. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you here. Please, from the WhatsApp channel, or you're already watching, or you usually watch my videos, don't be frightened when you see people from India or any country come and post things that they are not supposed to post on the channel, right? One thing with YouTube is that YouTube is open to all manner of people. So you will see them, they just flock in, and they love YouTube a lot. All these Indians, they love YouTube. So if you come in and then you see any comments that does not relate to what we're talking about, please just ignore, okay? So, but if you're just joining and this is your first time, or you're just joining this evening, please tell me where you're watching from. Let me connect with you. Don't worry, today's live stream is not going to be so long. I'm just going to go into major details about things that are needed for you as a tutor, online tutor. And maybe if you're a physical classroom tutor, you're thinking of how you want to transition, this is the best time, or this is the best place for you to be in right now. Okay, so please click on the like, subscribe, share button. Let people know that I'm live. If you have colleagues that you want them to also join the live stream, why not? Please share the link with them. Just click on the arrow that is pointing like this, that is the share. So if you're new to the online tutoring space, there's one thing I usually do in my trainings. When people come to my training, right, the first thing we look at is the business tutoring, like what the online tutoring space, the way you can do or you can run it as a business. And that is the first thing I usually do or teach in my trainings, right? And I want to just give you a tip of the iceberg, because there are two ways you can actually earn or make money as a teacher. Hello, First Legendary. Hello, ma'am. It's good to have you. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're good and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Okay, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Okay, so as I was saying, there are two ways that you can make money as what's it called, as a teacher, right? You can make money either by working for a company or building your own structure, right? So I've mentioned this before. You could either build your own, which takes longer time, or you could work for companies, which your money might not be so big, but at least you are doing something, right? You are doing something. So it is very important that when you are doing this, you have to consider the pros and cons. Both of them have pros. Working for a company has its own pro, it has its own con. Working for yourself has its own pro, it has its own con. Let me just give you what I mean. For instance, if you're working for a company, it is easier for you to get started. The company provides you with students. You don't need to do the marketing, they're doing the marketing themselves. But when they are paying you, they are going to pay you in peanuts, or they're going to pay you smaller percentage compared to what. So they take larger share most times, and then you take the smaller share. It depends on the company you're working with and what they have to offer. Okay. Please, if you're just joining, please go ahead, click on the like, subscribe, and share button and what they have to offer. Again, if you look at it from my own point of view, sometimes working for a company is quite, how would I say? Will I say it is quite? Will I say it is quite easier? Because they train you, yeah, they kind of train you. I've seen a lot of people who come into the online tutoring space. They come into the online tutoring space and they start with their business. Most of the time, they usually have problems handling their business because of the fact that they don't know how to structure it. And that's why sometimes I usually encourage, work for a company, see how the company is structured, not just any company, a good company that has structure. See how the company structures itself, and then you now go ahead and make your own money or do your own business. Do you understand? So if you're here, please just click on the like, subscribe, share button. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to connect with you as well. Okay. All right. But let's look at the cons of, or the pros of working for yourself, for your own self, or the cons of working for a company. Like I say, it's just the money. Money is small, but there's a lot you can still get when you work for a company. But if you're working for yourself, you are the one that's going to do the whole work. When I mean the whole work, you have to source for your clients, you have to make your posts, you have to be consistent, you have to show up, you have to run ads. In fact, see these ads. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't say you can just. If you keep on posting, it's possible you can get students without running so much ads, but you will not get a lot. But running ads or putting your money in ads is another way that you can actually make money as an online tutor. But that's because you will now get clients that are your kind of clients, or clients that are close to you. And there's this thing now, when it comes to running ads, I think Meta has changed their way of running ads. It's no longer the old way of running ads where you will now use, I don't know how many of us know how to run ads here, where you will have to use your manually put in the places that you are looking for your customers and all of that. Well, now they're using the AI, like Meta AI. So from your creatives, when I mean creative, like from what you are saying or what you are posting on the flyer, that's how the AI will now find your clients, right? And what takes normal algorithm 14 days is going to like take the AI like 7 days. So if you are here, you are thinking of how to run ads, maybe you should just reach out. Okay, so I'm going to connect you to someone that is really good at doing that. The person is actually the one running my own for me. All right, so let's go ahead to talk about what you have to do. So you as the tutor, you are going to look for, you are starting your business, you look for your clients, you have to structure it, invoice, receipts, everything is on you. Like you're the one doing all that work, which sometimes can be very tiring and sometimes can be very frustrating. So let's look at how you can actually do this without feeling the brunt of it, because I wouldn't say that it's just one thing that you just do that is easy and then you just, oh, you're done. You have to like take it step by step. Okay, And if you start and it doesn't go the way you plan, it's not enough reason for you to just give up. No, don't give up. Okay. One thing with growth is that growth is consistent. All these companies that you're seeing that are big, some of them it took them 4 years, some of them it took them 3 years, some of them we're just hearing about them now, but they've been there for like years. Okay, so if you are just starting out and you feel like, oh, it's overwhelming, take a step back and then look at what you're supposed to do again. So most tutors don't have an income problem. What they have is structure problem. How do you structure your business to work? How do you structure your business so that the business can make, so that you can make money in your business? How do you structure your business in a way that is going to attract people to you? How do you structure your business in a way that clients will come and stay? They will not come and go. I know some companies that a parent will come, stay with them for like 1 month and leave. Sometimes it can be very disheartening. So what are you doing or what are you not doing right that is making the parents leave? These are the things that you need to know, so that when you're arranging yourself or when you're doing things that you're not supposed to do, you will tell yourself by yourself that no, these things are going to chase the client away. Okay, so please tell me where you're watching from. I'm still waiting for some of you to comment in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to structure your business. I'm also going to teach you how you can fix some problems, and I'm going to show you what you're doing wrong, things that you're doing wrong that you're not supposed to do, and how you can do it. So let's start with this. Yeah, what do you teach? Okay, now what you teach is going to allow you to set your audience or target your audience. Okay, so what you teach is going to make you, oh sir, God grants you quick healing, but we are not praying here, we are learning. Okay, thank you. All right, so what do you teach? Very important. Who do you teach? Very important. What's your biggest struggle? And all of that. Okay, let's use this in the chat, right? Tell me, what's your biggest struggle in the online teaching space? Whether you are a new teacher or you are about to enter or you're already teaching, what's your biggest struggle? What's that thing that is hard for you to do? Please, let's use the chat. Tell me, what's your biggest struggle right now? Right now, if they come to you and say, okay, I want to solve your problem in the online tutoring space, what is the biggest struggle that you are having? Let's discuss. I'm waiting for your answers in the chat. Go ahead, tell me, what is the biggest struggle that you are having? What's the biggest struggle you are having? Because the reason why I'm asking this question is that because most of the time, tutors will just come in and then a parent will come and meet you and then say, I want you to teach this child. Oh, yes, ma, I can teach. And then you take the child and you know that that's not your strength. For instance, I recently got a new client from the UK and she was telling me that she wants me to teach her child that is 5 years old. That means the child is in year 1. I don't know how to teach year 1 very well. It's not like I cannot teach them, but it is not my strength. My strength is in key stage 2, that's like from year 3 and above. So when the parent came to meet me and told me that she wants me personally to take the child in year 5, I told her, ma'am, do you know what? I would really love to take your child, but at this point, I don't think I am the best fit for it. If I was a greedy person, and funny enough, she's paying very well, right? If I were to be a greedy person, I would just tell her, do you know what, ma'am, bring the child, I'll take the child. And then I start teaching and I will struggle, what the child will struggle and I will also be struggling. Do you understand? So if you are here, one of the problems that I think tutors usually have is that they want to take all the classes. When you come to me for training, when I introduce to you the business of online teaching, that's whether you are working for yourself or working for a company, the next thing I talk to you about is how you niche down. Okay, I talk to you about how you niche down. If you don't niche down in your tutoring business, if you don't niche down when you're doing your tutoring in your tutoring work, you're going to have a problem. What do I mean by niche down? Look out for the classes that you can teach. Look out for the people that you are supposed to handle. Look out for the age grades that you know that you are comfortable with. Because if you take an age grade that you're not comfortable with, that's where you have problem. Hi, Miss NK. Hello. Welcome to the welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay, so like I said, you have to niche down. Some of you here are trainees that have gone through my training before. I talked about it. In fact, the first thing I'll tell you niche down. Like Identify the class you can teach, identify the subject you can teach, identify the topics you can teach easily. Like they tap you, Miss Blessing, wake up. I want you to teach a child in year 2 English. I can stand up even without doing anything serious. I can think of a topic, create it, and then teach. Why? Because I have already niched down. So if you're here and you've not niched down, don't come and tell me I teach all subjects. I will not listen to you, because some of you will come to my DM. Hi, Miss B. I'm a teacher in physical classroom. I want to transition into the online classroom, and I teach all the subjects. And sometimes when you guys send me that message, I'm wondering, I'm just looking at it, and I'm wondering, which one is you teach all the subjects? Why are you teaching all the subjects? What are you teaching all the subjects for? So that can pass in the physical classroom, but in the online space, you have to niche down. Okay, you don't teach whosoever you come. Okay. Then your pricing is another problem that used to make parents run away from us. Okay, first legendary, you're watching from Bayelsa State. Okay, it's good to have you here. So pricing is another problem that parents used to have with us, like us tutors. Sometimes we give them an overestimated bill. I usually tell this when somebody comes to me for pricing. I cannot tell you how much you're going to price, but what I'll tell you is, you know how well you teach, you know your worth. Charge according to your worth. If you're a confident teacher, that confidence you have, use it to charge. If you are not confident, then think again. Look outside the box. Think about what you're doing right and what you're not doing right, and then you now put yourself in order so that you can charge well. Okay. Again, some of you are waiting for referrals. You wait for referral. See, a referral comes from a satisfied parent or satisfied delivery. That's when referrals begin to come. Today, I finished a class around 5 p.m. today. Was it 4 p.m.? Maybe I finished like 20 minutes after a call came in, and I saw the number. It was a UK number. I picked, and then the person was like, "Hi, my sister referred me to you." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good to have you." And then she was like, she's preparing me ahead of September. She wants me to take her child in September. We are just in what? We are still in March. We are still in March. But she's telling me that the child is already doing a lesson, but she doesn't want the child to continue with that teacher when the child gets to another year, right? So she called me to tell me that I'm going to start with the child in that. And I love the fact that the woman is already planning ahead. So she reached out to me, and I was like, okay, that's all right. So I also love it. The referral came from a satisfied client. So if you are here and your parents or your clients are not satisfied, whether you're working for yourself or working for your company, I have people that I'm working with in companies that have told me, Miss Blessing, if you leave this company today, I am following you. And it's not a joke. Why? Because they are satisfied with my work. And I've done this before, how we can make a client satisfied by giving good feedback. Give good feedback, carry parents along, show that you love the children, teach with your heart. Like, don't just do it because let me just teach anything. No, have a structured learning, right? So these are things that you should look at. In fact, I want you to look at online tutoring as a business, not survival mode. I know that some of us used to do it. Let me just come and teach for what's it called? Let me just come and teach as a side hustle. If you treat online tutoring as a side hustle, it will be a side hustle to you. Me, like this now, I've not been in a physical classroom to teach for the past 4 years since I started teaching online. I wouldn't lie. I've not been in any physical classroom to teach for the past 4 years. It's been 4 years now. I've not gone to any physical classroom to teach. Why? Because I am teaching online, and online is giving me the fruit, and I'm taking it as a business. So if you're here and you're saying, okay, you can still shuttle the two, that's not bad. You can do the two. But when you know that you're beginning to grow, you're beginning to expand, look at your pros and the cons. Teaching online and teaching in the physical classroom, which one benefits you more? Okay, if you are able to have more classes, if you're able to build a structure where you can have more classes, will you still continue teaching in the physical classroom? Sometimes I miss the physical classroom, no doubt, because of the fact that I usually I'm a very active teacher, right? So I like all the games and play. You always see me in front there as games teacher, sports teacher. I'm a very active one, like that. So these are the things that you have to look out for when you are teaching online. Take the online business. Take the online tutoring as a business, not just a side hustle. Okay. So if you're here, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. I would love to connect with you. If you've not joined my membership, please join. There are a lot of things I'm going to be dropping for members starting from next week. So I've already dropped how to use the OneNote there. I've already dropped I think there are 2 videos there. So if you have not, or is it 2 or 3? So please, if you are not part of my membership, just subscribe to be a member, and you're going to be having some different perks from every other person or every other thing I'm just going to be posting online. Okay. So when you don't have a structure, let's talk about structuring the business now. Zoya Fatima Mansour Ahmad. Wow. Where are you from? I am from Delta State, Nigeria. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about how you can structure your business, right? Now, when you're structuring your business has to do with you building your business from the scratch. You're building your business from the scratch. Whatever you have, you are building on it. You are not doing it based on luck. Anything that comes, you take it. No. Okay, you are building on it. Now, how do you build on it? Number one, find out who you want to help. Okay, find out who you want to help. For instance, you want to teach exam students. I know that there are some of us here that say they want to teach exam students, and you want to learn how to teach exam students because that's where the money is, right? Teaching exam students is where you have a lot of money. You have a lot of a lot of people come to you, especially now. March is our peak period. Another peak period that we'll have that parents will be looking for tutors is August, July, August, when students are on break. And then another peak period is towards September, right? Okay, September, October, when schools are resuming. So if you are here and you've not positioned yourself for these peak periods, then there's a problem, okay? So you have to position yourself for the peak period. Now, you have to look at what you teach. Don't just tell someone, I teach maths and English. I teach maths and English, that's all. That's quite vague, okay? Now, instead, show you're working. And it's the same thing I used to say when you're optimizing your LinkedIn. Put it out. I help year 5 students prepare for their 11 plus exam. Or I help engage learners from age 6 to 8 so they know how to read properly. Or I help GCSE students pass their exam. These are things that you put yourself. Hi, Orame Doris, it's good to have you. Welcome to the live stream. You came in late today. What happened? Okay, so these are the things that you have to put in your mind, and let parents know that you help students do this. Don't just say I teach maths and English. Okay, ma'am, which subject do you teach? I teach English. Gravit, I teach English, right? I teach English. Yeah. So don't just tell people that, don't just tell teachers or tell parents that I teach maths and English. No. Tell them what you help them to do. So if a child, for instance, if a child is having maths problem, you could say, I help students think mentally so that they can solve basic math subjects and basic math topics easily. These are the things that parents want to see. They want to see their children fast in calculation. They want to see that their students are good in logic. They want to see that their students know how to read. They want to see that their students know how to write. Okay? So these are the things that are very, very important that you need to know. Okay? So why do you need this, or why do you need to be specific? Because parents know that these are the problems that their children have. So if a parent knows that this is a problem that the child have, and you are saying that I can help the child better in this place, parents will reach out to you. That's how you structure your business. Okay, when you are making your post, those of you that have done my trainings, you will see that I always tell you that when you are making your post, make your post in a way that you position yourself as a problem solver. Every child has an issue. Any parent that is looking for a tutor, is because the child has an issue. Okay. I hope you can hear me. Let's see. Is it working now? Please let me know if it is working now. Network is bad. Network is fluctuating. Oh, it's good from my end. So I'm wondering what's going on. It's good from my end. So I'm wondering what's going on. I can literally see everything going on here. Okay. So some people are saying the network is bad and the network is fluctuating. So sorry about that. So can you hear me back? Okay, so it's back. Okay. All right. So yeah, thank you so much, Mona Lisa. Thank you so much for that. All right. I was talking about how you can actually I was talking about how you can reach out to parents. Yeah, okay, it's back. Oh, Miss Dial, welcome to the live stream. Well done. Okay, I don't know, but it's not, the funniest part is not even going off on my phone. I can see myself. If I'm having network issues, usually to tell me reconnecting or something, but it doesn't. It's not even telling me all of that. So I'm wondering why. I'm wondering why it's having issues. Okay, so thank God I can see everyone now. Okay, it's back. Okay, thank you, Miss Doris. Okay, like I was saying, I said try to offer in packages. Don't just say I charge 5,000 naira per hour. No. Someone was asking me today how she can charge for her class. Okay, you can hear now. Okay, all right, ma'am. All right. Someone was asking me how she can charge for her class, and I told her charge like a package, like give them a monthly package. For instance, you know that your money at the end of the month, or what you want to charge is 10,000 naira per hour, or let's just even use the 5K per hour, right? And you have in your head, you're saying, okay, I want to charge 5K per hour, and my charge at the end of the month should be like 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. 40,000 naira at the end of the month, right? You want to charge 40,000 naira at the end of the month. What do? You let the parents know that, oh, my charge is 50,000 naira per subject, or 50,000 naira per month, 2 times a week. However, I'm running a discount. You make them feel like, oh, you're trying to help this business, so you're trying to help them, or you're trying to make it easy for them, right? So these are the things that by the time you now give the parents the price, they'll be like, okay, let's do it. You hardly even see them price. Okay, and like I always say, use your invoice. Don't just use WhatsApp and send them WhatsApp message. No, go on Canva, create your invoice and send them invoice. So you could say I run an 8-week reading program, or I run a 1-month program that is going to help your child engage in reading or engage in fast calculation. These are the things that you actually have to tell the parents to let them stay with you. Hi, pretty over here. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you here. Okay. So these are the things that you tell yourself before you go ahead and tell the parents that you are preparing, or you have given them their price. So look at the amount. Don't just say 5K per hour. If you tell them 5K per hour, some of them will price you 2.5 or 3.5. You'll not ask yourself whether they are selling crayfish. Okay. So is this going to be like a one-off discount? Yes, it's going to be like a one-off discount. Starting, you could do a one-off discount. Or if you know that it is going to be convenient for you, you could just still continue, like take the amount of money. But I will always advise that calculate, you know that there are some months in the year that is to enter 5 weeks. Like this month now is 5 weeks because it entered Monday and Tuesday. Some months is enter 5 weeks. So I will say calculate as if you are calculating for 5 weeks. 2 times a week. If you are charging for 5,000, let me tell you, we are charging for 5,000. So 5,000 times in a month, we usually have 2 times in a week, 4 times in a 8 times in a month. That's like 5 times the 4. That's 40,000. 5 times the 8, rather 40,000, right? Then you now go ahead and add like the extra weeks. That sometimes you should have extra weeks, like extra days. Add the extra 2, make it 50. Okay. Anyway, Grace, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make it 50 and tell the parents that it's 50K or 60K, but you are doing a maybe 10% discount. So if you tell the parents it's 60,000 and you're doing a 10% discount, it's going to be like 10% of 60,000 is 6,000. So what the parents are going to pay is 54,000. The funniest part is that 54,000 still falls between that your 5K budget for a whole month. Do you get ahead? So because if we add the 5 weeks, it's going to be exactly 50K. So when you even do 54, you're even having extra 4K. I'm just thinking, right? But this is how you actually prepare your invoice, or this is how you give it, you present it to them so that they will not feel, it's too much. No, now. Because of the fact that you are not doing it, I charge 5K per hour. If you do 5K, you tell them you charge per hour, they'll say, let's do 3K now. Okay, well, let's do 4. They say, let's just do. You'll be surprised. Before you know, you've agreed for that 4K, and by the time you calculate your money is not going to come out. Okay, so it is very important that you know how to do, or you calculate your pricing, or you put your pricing. If they say your money you want to calculate is maybe 10K per hour, that 10K per hour times 4 times in a month or 8 times in a month is 80,000. So you're telling the parent, oh, my child is 80,000 for 2 times in a week, but I'm doing a discount for you. Okay, so these are the things that you look out for. It feels make you feel more valuable, more confident. It's easier to even sell your price to parents. Or on the rent, there's even 1K. Even one, there's a trainee of mine. I don't know if she's here. If she's here, I don't know. She's doing lessons for children in the north. Where is she? I hope she's here. How is it? She's doing lesson 5K in a month, and she's doing it 2 times in a week, maybe 3 times in a week. I thought that if I catch her, because of the way we talked, she had to increase her price. Don't do it. You're not selling crayfish. You're offering value. You're offering value. Don't do it as if you're selling crayfish in the market. No. This guy is laughing. I'm serious. Like, it's crazy, man. How would you say you're doing that? If you calculate that money now, you're not even earning up to 1,000 naira in an hour. That's crazy, right? So you have to know how you are presenting yourself. Know how to present yourself. Hourly pricing keeps you small, but when you do a program scale, for instance, you say, okay, let's do a 3-month program. And one thing is, if you present the parents a 3-month program or 2-month program or a monthly program and say, this is the amount for a 3-month program, this is a amount. I'm not joking, 5K, yes. 5K, and she does it 3 times in a week. At the end of the month, the parents pay her 5K. I'm not joking. Like, it's my trainee. It's me that trainer. But that was what she was doing until she came for training. I'm not joking. I'm sincere about this, right? So it's, she know they buy data. Oh. Is when sometimes because of the truth of the matter is that sometimes because of the suffering of the physical classroom, anything that you see, for the fact that you think, oh, I'm doing this from the comfort of my home, it's easier. Some people are open to taking any amount of money, and it's like that's where the problem is. Because you say, okay, I'm at home, now let me just do it. You will not take any amount of money. In fact, at your home, that's when you even spend. Because you will buy data, you will buy, if there's no light, you will do solar, you will buy fuel. All those things, all these things are expenses. I know you are comfortable at home, you are not walking around and shouting at school, but these are expenses. Okay? So I think the physical classroom suffering has made it look like, oh, if you calculate your 5,000 at the end of the month and you enter 55,000 and in physical school they're paying you 20,000, you will say, God don't do it for you. So you go collect the 55,000. So you collect the small 55,000 that you have seen. But that's still suffering. It's suffering and smiling. I tell people that if you want to do something, charge well so that you can enjoy. And when I started, some of you here know me. Let me even use one person. Pretty of you know me very well, right? When I started, I was teaching in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. I was packing all the classes, and that time I was doing 3-5, and I saw it as a miracle. I'm not joking, no. When I started, and I think it was 2023. I cannot forget. 2023 November, they were paying me 3,500 per hour, and I saw it as a miracle. Because when even that 3,500 they were paying me per hour, some were paying me 5,000. The first class I had was 5,000 naira. That 5,000 naira class at the end of the month is 80,000. Then the group class, they were paying me 5,000. One-on-one, 3,500. I was telling myself I have blew with the 3,500. By the time I calculated all this money, my money was going to like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 at the end of the month, right? So I was excited. Which physical class want to pay 200,000 at that time? So doing it, I packed a lot of classes, like 7 hours, 9 hours, and I was still. It was after a while I sat and I was like, Okay, you never tire. Like you keep doing this every day, Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday. I saw it as a miracle too. See somebody that knows me from home. True, I said as a miracle too. Because I was telling myself, Monday to Sunday, you're working back to back. And I was it's not like I was not seeing money. I was seeing money that I think was enough for me at that time. But the stress involved. Do you know what it takes to sit down and teach? Those of you that think that online tutoring is just to come and open laptop and talk, it's a lie. Oh. They did not tell you the truth. Oh. Miss Blessing me, I will tell you the truth. Online tutoring is not opening laptop to just teach you. You will prepare. You will use your mind. It takes, in fact, there are some days that when I'm done teaching like this, my social battery is at 0%. And you say I should not charge well. Oh girl, I will charge. I will charge because the truth of the matter is that I know I will put in my best, but let me not pack all the things and then I will not have enough. Okay, so if you're here and a company reaches out to you, if you are following me, any company tell you that they'll pay 3,000 and you collect it there, you will see me in your dream with cord or Ramio cord, because how will you collect 3,000 naira as payment in 2026? Do you know how much it's for? Four is 1,300. My younger brother 600. 16. Okay, let's continue. Oriental says, which company pays well? There are some of them that pay well, but most of them have a baseline of 5K, which is not bad. If it's 5,000 and above, it's not bad. But if any company that is 3K, please no take for 2026. No. I refuse it in Jesus' name for all of you. In 2026, nobody should pay you 3,000 naira and you take that job. Unless you are a fresher and you have stayed so long, you don't have a class. And I'm even wondering why you stay so long without a class. Unless you're a fresher and you say, okay, for experience sake, you want to take it, no problem. But if a company comes to you and tells you, oh, let's pay you this amount of money and you agree to it, I'm going to have a problem with you. I'm going to have a problem with you. So that's the thing here. So companies that pay well, there are a lot of companies that pay well. Yeah. Teach pays 5K. Teach Nigeria pays 5K. GLS, that's George Lenny's pays that one. It pays like sometimes 7K, 8K, depending on the class you are teaching. The least price I would suggest for a starter is 5,000 naira or 4,000. Maybe we are in Nigerian. Okay, I know that some of you are watching me from Ghana and other countries, right? But if you're in Nigerian, the least I would say that you should do is like 4,000 naira. That's the least. Maybe for experience sake. Okay. Ms. B, what about companies that pay monthly? Companies that pay monthly, calculate your hours. If a company comes to you and tell you that they are going to pay you per month this amount of money, you are going to teach 2 hours in a week, divide that amount of money by the 8 times in a month that you are going to be teaching, and know how much they are paying you per hour, then you will know whether you collect the job or not. Miss Enke, I hope you're following me. What I mean is, maybe I'm a tutor or a business owner, and I tell you, I'll be paid monthly. At the end of the month, your money is 20,000 naira. You're teaching 2 times in a week. Now, we know that 2 times in a week that paying you sometimes is 8 times in a month. Okay, that 8 times a month divided by the 20,000, that's 2,500 per hour. So sometimes companies to do that will pay you for 1 month as cover up, or divide your money and know how much they're paying you before you accept the months. Okay, so that being said, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Okay, so that being said, how much you are going to charge, package yourself in the pricing. You could do monthly offers, you could do weekly offers, you could do monthly offers or 3 months package, like do it like it's a problem. You are positioning yourself as a solution giver. So your work is to fix a particular problem that the child is having. Okay, your work is not to finish the curriculum. Those of you that did not watch last week live stream, please go and watch it. As an online tutor, it's not to finish the curriculum or complete the curriculum. It's to cover the loopholes. And I said that last week. Okay, it's to cover the loopholes. Okay, so let's say I want to ask a question. Yeah, let's do this practical quickly in the chat, right? If someone comes to you and tells you, I'm interested in your program, or I'm interested in you teaching my child, how do you respond to the person? Let me see how many of you will give me good answers. How do you respond? Let me see. How do you respond to a parent that comes to you newly and tells you, I'm interested in your teaching program for my child? How do you respond to that person? I want to see how many of you can give a professional response. How many of you can give a professional response? Okay, while I wait, I'll just continue, right? How many of you can give a professional response when a parent comes to you and say, I'm interested in your tutoring services for my child? Will you tell them, DM me? Hello, ma, send me a DM. I've seen people do that thing, and sometimes I'll just be laughing. Like, which of these the parents should send you a DM? Like, I don't understand you. Someone says, when you do a 3-month or 1-month package, would it not discourage long-term tutoring? No, it's not. The reason why I say it's not is because if you are able to do your 2 months or 3 months package, and it works, the parent sees results, okay, and the parent sees results, they will want to continue with you. They will not want to stop. There is no parent that will see results. And so is if you do it and you not do it well and there is no results, the parent will tell you, you know what, let's just stop, let's just take a break. They're not taking a break, they're stopping. But if you're able to show results, they have seen improvement. And another thing is, one thing I usually tell teachers is that whenever you're giving your feedback, let the parents know what you intend to do next. What is the next line of action? And ensure that that next line of action that you're telling them, they are working towards that next line of action. Okay? Mona Lisa says, great, you're welcome, ma. Okay. Is that all? Is that all you tell the parent at that time? Some of them, if you just tell them, great, you're welcome, and they'll leave you. They will just be waiting for you to now send more responses. Okay, so you can do better than that. You can do better than that. Okay, so what if someone that has ESL certificates? Where do we apply for jobs? A lot of jobs are on LinkedIn. Like, a lot of jobs are on LinkedIn for teachers. They're looking for ESL teachers. If you go to tests, you see a lot of teachers that they're looking for. Preplay, what's it called? italki. But one thing with all of these companies is sometimes some of them hardly take black teachers unless you are very good. Oh, you're still typing. Okay. Mona Lisa, okay, go ahead and type. I want to see your response. Thank you. Most of them, they are biased when it comes to black tutors or Nigerian or African tutors. They are biased. They always, sometimes they will tell you that they're looking for native speakers, in quotes. They are native speakers, people in Canada, US, Australia, South Africa. US, Canada, UK, Australia, South Africa. These are like the native speakers of English. But we now, they don't consider us as native speakers. I don't know why. Well, it's English we are speaking. I don't know why they don't consider us as native speakers. So it's rare for you to see a good company that will take you. But however, there are a lot of companies that you see on LinkedIn. You go to LinkedIn, the job section, just type online tutor, hiring, #hiring, then online tutor. You see a lot of companies that will come out. Some of them are paying in dollars. The only thing is that you need to now look at your payments, how you can receive your payment. And you can do that using Gray. Okay, I've exposed one thing now. Gray, yes, you could use Gray to receive payments in foreign currency. So this is not going to be a problem. Okay. So we're talking about how you answer parents when they come to you. Do you just tell them welcome, or do you just say send me a DM, or how do you respond to parents? The first impression is very important. There was a time when I started and I was posting consistently in my classes, a parent reached out to me on Instagram, and the parent said, hello, I'm interested. What are your charges? And I just told the woman, High Stance Kitchen, I just told the woman, send me a DM. I did it, me. Yes, I did it. It was later when I sat back and I was wondering, Do you know you just lost, listen, do you know you just lost a customer? Because I was waiting for the woman's DM and the DM never came. Okay. English with Esther D. Say that again, how to search for, look for job on LinkedIn. Okay, if you go to LinkedIn, Naomi says, LinkedIn is not opening for me. I've tried several times. Good evening, Miss B. Naomi from Enugu. Okay, hi, Miss Naomi. Naomi, if it's not opening for you, uninstall it and install another LinkedIn on your phone, on your device. If the one on your device is not opening, uninstall it and open another one, or install LinkedIn on your device. It's going to open. Okay, you could create a new this thing. Okay. Yes, English SD says, say that again, how to look for job on LinkedIn. Okay, you go to LinkedIn, on the search bar in LinkedIn, click on hashtag, like hashtag hiring, then write online tutors, okay, or English teacher or English tutor, and then you will now see a lot will come out. A lot of companies that are hiring. Now, still under that listing, and you could now change it to maybe companies that have posted in the last 7 days or in the last 24 hours, and then you apply. Someone says, okay, Orome Derry says, hi, thank you for reaching out. Hello, thank you so much for reaching out. Then what happened? Is that all? Okay, so Lenny will say, thank you for reaching out, Ma or Sa. Is that all? Mona Lisa said, thank you for reaching out. We offer a monthly package. We offer a monthly package. How many days do you want for engagement? For example, once a week or twice a week. You went too far. You went too far. Don't worry, I'm coming back to that. Okay, first learning, this is why I don't apply to their platform. They are above racism. Yeah, that's the thing. Please note, service charge varies. Okay, you went straight to service charges. Okay. All right, let me explain to you. Yeah, if a parent comes to you newly, right? If you're just joining, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Okay, don't worry, we'll soon end the live streams. If a parent comes to you newly, right, and you are new to, and the parents, you don't know the parents, you don't know what the person is. The person I will tell you is, if the person sends you a message, tell the person, you're welcome. Thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate the fact that you trust my service. But I would love to know, please, what is the name of your child? What age and what class? Okay. Oh, Miss Chei is there. Thank you for indicating your interest in Kawe Academy. Thank you so much. See, this is it. Thank you for indicating your interest. Please, what age is the class? Please, what's the name of your child? What age? It is important that you know the name of the child. Why do you need to know the name of the child? The reason why you're knowing the name of the child is when you're addressing the parents, you're using the child's name directly. Trust me, if you are talking to a parent and you're using the child's name, it makes you already feel like the child's teacher. It makes the parent feel like, okay, this person is already my child's teacher. Okay, like today, the parent that reached out to me, the first thing I asked, I said, what's the name of your? She said she has 2 children. I was like, oh wow, what's the name? She told me Victoria and Vera. I was like, oh, that's nice. So what class is Victoria? The fact that I was able to use their names. So you have to find out their name, you have to find out their class, because that is where you will now know what to do. You have to find out their name, you have to find out their class, you have to find out what subjects the parents will want to do with you or we want to take. Okay, so these are very important messages. So you can tell the parents, oh, not just to know more about your child or your work, please, what class, what age, what, these are the things that, or you can tell the parents, if the parent sends it to you in the comments, you can just quickly send the parents, oh, I'm coming to your DM now. So you are sending the parent directly to the parent's DM. Sometimes, when we post on Instagram, like me now, when I post on Instagram, some people come to me and they'll be like, hi, I'm interested in your service. I would, oh, thank you for trusting in Tiny Tots online tutoring service. how can I be of help? No, I'm coming to your DM, or I'll just tell them I'm coming to their DM, not how can I be of help. I'll tell them I'm going to their DM. So immediately, because I know that I just received the message, I'm sending them the message. And this is why it is very important that your notifications are turned on. If you are here and your notification, your socials notifications are not turned on, then you're not ready for business. That's the truth. Let me just be sincere with you. If your Facebook notification is not on your phone, your Instagram notification is, some of you, they will send you messages. After 4 years, you go and see that message. These are things that you check every morning as you wake up. Once you're done with your prayer and all the busy, the first thing you do is check your WhatsApp message, check your email. Very important. If you are applying for a job, check your emails. Check your social messages. Because you don't know who might have sent you a message, and sometimes the notification might not come. Check and then respond. If someone comments on your photo, respond. Someone asks you a question, respond. Some of you don't like responding, you ignore the message. And you want to make money, how? Okay, so let's see. Mr. Debayo says, thank you for reaching out, ma'am. We have various packages, homework assistance, reading and phonics. Your choice will determine the price. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. This is good. This is a good one. I like it. Thank you for reaching out. We have various packages, homework assistance, reading and phonics. Your choice will determine the price. Very good. But don't just limit it to reading and phonics and all of that. You can also tell the parent, what would you want us to, what service would you want us to also offer you? Okay? Let them also know the service, or let them know what they want, so that you don't put them in a box. Okay? And have what I'm looking for, and then they'll give you. No, don't do that. Don't do it like that. Okay. All right. Please, I hope you are taking note of these things. So, okay. So these are the very important things. When parents come to you, the way you approach parents, first impression really matters a whole lot. Please don't tell parents come to they will not come. Okay, first impression matters a lot. First of all, attract them with your content and your post. For you that is structuring your business, like I said, if you are putting up a post, you are putting up a content, ensure that you are checking these things regularly, you are responding to your messages, you are answering people. And one thing is that sometimes people might be seeing your post, but they might not engage. But when they need the service, you'll be the first person that they will come to. Like the lady that came to me today from the UK. Thank God you're catching yourself. Hold yourself very well. Miss Doris, hold yourself. Yes. Hold yourself very well. Like the friend that came to me from the UK, her sister has been seeing my posts consistently on Facebook. Do you understand? But the sister has not come to me that she wants to do the lesson. Hi, Miss Zara, my day. It's good to have you. You came late, though. What happened? Okay. So the sister has been seeing my post online, right? But she has not come to tell me that, oh, I want you to teach my child. Child love. But she gave my number to her sister. Can you see it? The person that has been seeing it is not reach out to me. Is the sister, she now gave the contact to a sister. So somebody might be seeing your posts. They will not reach out to you, but they will not give your post, or they will give your contact to someone else. So you have to be consistent. English with SRD says, Ms. B, please give us a sample. Let me act like a parent while you are the tutor. A sample of what? What do you mean by a sample? A sample of what? Please explain better. Let me understand what you mean by a sample. Okay. So let's go again to what I'm talking about. Now, if a parent, if you're not consistent, people will not reach out to you. So like I said, consistency is key. So you use your post to attract them. Now, after attracting them, the next thing you want to do is engage. When they come to you, engage them. Let them send you, when they send you a message, converse with them. Don't just ask. And when you're answering, don't answer in one word. Do you do this? Yes, ma'am. And you stop there, waiting for the parent to type again. Oh, God. You will just be there. You will not get how to respond to parents. Okay, I just said that now. Okay, for instance, you're a parent, you send me a DM and you say, I'm interested in your service. I'm interested in your service. How do you charge, or how does it work? I'll tell you quickly. I'll say thank you for reaching out to me. Or even some of you here that have reached out to me before, you see me that I'll tell you thank you for reaching out to me, or thank you for contacting me. It's nice to connect with you. So if you do that, when you send the parents, okay, thank you for reaching out to me, or thank you for trusting Tiny Tutoring Services. It's nice connecting with you. I'm going to send you a direct message in your DM right now, ma. Okay, so I'm going to send, once I do that and I send that in the Instagram or on my own page where the parent sends that message, I will now click on the parent's name and send the parent a direct DM and say, hello ma, you just reached out to me, my name is Blessing from Tiny Tot Online Tutoring Services, and you asked about what we offer. We offer after school prep for students who want to write exam and students who are growing. However, for us to continue, I would love to get this information from you. Please, can you tell me the name of the child, what class your child is, and what the necessary things that are important that I should know about your child? And you are going to see that the parent is going to respond with this information. Now, with this information that the parents will not respond, you not tell the parents, okay, that's good. Thank you for telling me. So how is Victoria's English classes going at school? The parents will not tell you, oh, this is the problem, this is the problem. Now, can we schedule a free assessment, baseline assessment class? It is free, it is or not. Just let me know when you are available for that. The parents will not tell you, oh, this is the time that we are available. Are you seeing the way the conversation is going to progress? Maybe I will check my what's it called? My Instagram, and maybe I will screenshot a conversation I've had with the parent, and then I'll put it on the WhatsApp channel so that you guys can see. And another thing I do is I always ask the parent, which one is it? Okay, so the parents, or I prefer WhatsApp call or something, and then you now connect to the parents. Okay, now let's see how to respond to parents. Okay, consistency is hard work. Consistency is hard work. True. Even me. I struggle with consistency. Truly. Like, consistency is hard work. Do you know that on YouTube, this is our YouTube, this week I'm supposed to post 2 videos. I posted only one. Like, even this live stream, I was telling myself that today I will not do this live stream. But I thought of it, I said, listen, you need consistency. Like, consistency is very important. So that's why I'm doing this. I think she blames to say, I will get her email, then I will send my registration form. Oh, this is a trainee. I see, professionalism is crying here. We get her email, then I will send my registration form and assessment before invoice payment. Thank you. Get the parents' email, or ask the parents, would you prefer WhatsApp? Would you prefer conversation over a call? Then when people have agreed, you will not do assessment, baseline assessment. I think Bless is my trainee. That's why she's doing all professional for all of you. You should hold her, she's making money. Okay. So then when you're done with all of that, right? When you're done with all of that, you will not do the assessment. When you're done with the assessment, from the assessment, you can now send invoice. That's you building a structure. There's no how a parent will come to you and you have this structure, and the parent will tell you, oh, this is and let me price you 2K. It's not possible under the sun or the moon. With all the structure that you have, they'll say, this person is a big person. They will not price you a small money. So if you even give them their price, if I thought they want to price it, to just be a little bit, just small, not so much, because they know that you are going to offer premium services if your packaging is tight. See, everything in Nigeria is packaging. They like packaging, so give them packaging. On where there says, maybe how do you apply for jobs on LinkedIn? Easy. You go on LinkedIn, right? Let me open my laptop. Let me see. If you go on LinkedIn, right? On LinkedIn, I've said it before here now. On LinkedIn, go to the job section. On LinkedIn, when you open your LinkedIn, you will see job. Click on job. When you click on job, you click on hashtag hiring online tutor. You will see a lot of companies will come out. You can reduce, or you can for 7 days. Okay. Easy apply on LinkedIn. There's what we call easy apply, and there's what we call manually apply. So that's why I say let your CV be optimized. So your LinkedIn be optimized. Do your LinkedIn in a way that it looks like your CV. So what you're doing in easy apply is that when you apply on on easy apply. They just go to your profile and look at your profile and know that you're fit for the job or not. Do you understand? Ms. Sheyi say, please, I would like to find out, is payment meant to be made ahead of the month tutoring or at the end of the month? I do before month. What I do is this. I do it in 2 ways or 3 ways. Okay. As I'm like this, I'm very flexible based on the conversation. Based on who is this one? Yeah, racist and so what? Please, I beg. I'm putting you on timeout. Don't come to my channel and come and be telling me what I don't know. Okay. Let me say, how do I explain this now? There are 3 ways I collect money. I collect money based on subscription method. I've said this before. Subscription method, weekly payments, and at the end of the month's payment. And there's still some people that do 3 months packaging with me. Okay, so these are very important. Subscription method, the reason why I love subscription method the most is because of the fact that if you're doing subscription method, I hope you're following me, parents will not owe you easily, and the children will not miss class. And that's why sometimes I don't like charging per hour, because the parent will calculate how many hours do we do this month, and then they will not pay you like that. No, they will not calculate the days that the child came to class. Then I like per month. I will calculate all the hours in the month, put it together, and tell you this is the total price for the month. Subscribe to book your slots. So me, I like subscription method. Okay, but there are some parents that will tell you, okay, we are going to pay you at the end of the month. If you trust them enough, go ahead. Okay, go ahead at the end of the month. Go ahead. But there are some of them that okay. At the end of the month, there are some of them that pay bi-weekly, some of them pay weekly. So it depends on you. But like I said, the best is subscription method. Mr. Debayo says, are slides compulsory for lower primary students? Yes, slide is compulsory for all students. I usually use worksheets downloaded on Pinterest for explanation. Please use a slide. Use a slide. Slide is more interactive than you using worksheets. Okay, please use a slide. Use a slide, then use a slide to teach and do guided practice or guided teaching. Then you use your worksheets to do independent practice. So please use a slide. Yes, it's important to use a slide. Okay. I think using a slide is even going to be more interactive than using a worksheet, because you're moving from one slide to another. So please use a slide. All right. Okay, so I've talked about structure. I've talked about you posting, being consistent. Some of you say consistency is hard. Yes, I agree, it is hard. I'm not going to tell you it's simple. It is hard. Even though you're going to be using ChatGPT and not, it is hard, but you have to put your mind to it. If you don't put your mind to it, you cannot make it in the online space, because nobody will come to your house and knock your door and ask you what you're doing. So you have to be there, you have to engage, you have to converse with them, and then give them a clear offer, and then let them pay. Then you deliver a structured learning. Ms. Sherry says, thank you for the response. You're welcome, ma'am. Okay, and then you deliver a structured learning. Okay, so business without a structure will always feel stressful. If you are doing this thing without a structure, trust me, you are going to be very stressed. Okay, and then you must be visible. See, I'm always big. I will always say visibility. Visibility. Always be visible. Come out and post online. There are some of you here that are my trainees. I'm just looking at you, one eye. Some of you will not post. You will not come and Miss B, I've not gotten any clients. How do you want to get a client, please? How do you want to get it? If you are not posting, how do you want to get your clients? Be visible. Let them see what you're doing. Like I said, the one that is even seeing it might not even reach out to you. They might give your contact to someone else. Like it happened to me today. I'm not joking. Today, I'm not lying. Today, this afternoon, around 5 o'clock, a parent called me. It was her sister that gave her my contact. The sister has been seeing my post on Facebook. She now carried my contact and gave to her sister that is in the UK. The sister now called me and said, see who gave me your contact. She said she has been seeing your post on Facebook. And even the funniest part is that even that Facebook, I'm not so consistent on Facebook with my posting. The place I'm consistent is my LinkedIn and Instagram. But someone is still seeing the small one I'm doing on Facebook. So you have to be very, very, just show up. Just show up. What are you putting? Tips or student wins or a snippet of your class, your personality, how you prepare for your classroom, before and after what's it called? Content. Even though your phone is like calculator, those of you that say, oh, my phone is not good, you'll be surprised. It's people that their phone is even like calculator that are trending the most. Look, I go to today Edmond's page. You see it's rubbish that are trending. Not to talk of you that is doing something good. Show people what you're doing. Show them your lifestyle. Show them how you are a tutor, what you have been doing. In fact, show them how you juggle physical classroom to online classroom. Let them know that you are dedicated to your work. All those things are content. POS camera. Ms. Doris, please leave me this evening. She says POS camera. Okay, yes, ma. Some people's phone is like POS camera. Okay. Please, can you say it again? Please, can I say what again? Please let me know. Okay, the things to post. Things to post, teaching tips. You could post your students' win. You could post your before and after stories. You could post things about your personality. You could post snippets of your class. You could post what's it called? How you set up for your class, how you prepare for your class. You could post your life as a physical classroom teacher, coming back and then doing your after. I was watching a video of one guy recently. He did my 5 to 9 after 9 to 5, and I was laughing, and I was like, I was laughing, and I was like, oh, that's nice. So he does 9 to 5. When I mean 9 to 5, we don't do 9 to 5 in Nigeria. We all know it's like 7 to 5 or 7 to 6. He does 9 to 5 and comes home and does his online tutoring for US and UK students. And then he shows his process. People are interested in those kind of posts. Why? They want to see your process. They want to see that, oh, this person is dedicated to what the person is doing. Okay, so you can post about teaching tips. For instance, spelling mistakes children make, how to make your child read faster, the magic word E, this, all of you that are teaching phonics, start teaching magic words, start teaching phonics tips, letter blend. Even if it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, teach it and put it on your status. People will be watching. Put it on your Facebook, people will watch. They'll say, this teacher is good, oh. The next thing, they've reached out to you. Post tips. Post tips. If you have a class, the part of the class where the student is answering, yes, okay, miss, yes, we did this, that part, video it, carry that part, blur the child's face, post it. People will come to you. People will come to you. So please, look at all these things. Your before and after stories, very important. Online teaching is not easy, especially these slides. Slides, you could use AI to do your slides, so you could use Canva to do your slide. But the truth of the matter is, if you're looking for something specific, you will spend your time to, like I said, sometimes I use 4 hours to create one slide, create a 1 hour slide, and it's not a joke. I could spend 4 hours looking for things in my head. This is what I want to teach this child, right? I could search for that particular thing. I will not see it. I will have to create my own. That's where I spend a lot of time. So I'll get ideas from different slides and put them together to create a very good one. Okay. My online child told me to use AI for my slides. Yes. That's why I dropped Chalky. How many of you are using Chalky? Use Chalky. Chalky is I love Chalky a lot. Like, it was one new amazing Discord. School AI. You see School AI. You see Chalky. Although Chalky is more colorful than School AI. Chalky, School AI, for English teachers, Cool Report, CURIPOD, Cool Report. These are very interesting places where you can get slides. For math teachers, you could just use Chalky, use School AI, use Oak National Academy. Go to Oak. Oak already has ready materials for you. Okay. So if you are confused, I have most of these videos. Go and watch them. Okay. So these are the things that you post. So people don't just buy from strangers, they buy from familiar faces. People don't buy from people they don't know. They buy from faces that they keep seeing often, on and on. Often your face keeps showing on their timeline. Your face keeps showing on their timeline. They begin to reach out to you. Okay. So how do you structure your business again? Set a clear niche, create a strong offer, create a system, consistent visibility. Okay. And first, let us say, Chalky is the bomb. It even creates worksheet for you. Yes. See, And they drop updates, leave them. Chalky is the bomb. No doubt. Like if you use Chalky, Chalky, in fact, Chalky takes a lot of stress. And if you're a good teacher, you'll be able to arrange it. Zahama, they say Oak National Academy is a saver. See, leave, follow Miss Blessing, you will not struggle. Online teaching is fun. It's you that is struggling. You don't know where to go to. Yes, okay. And I'm going to bring out another one for you guys. Which they are dropping on Tuesday, and it's for members only. So if you are not a member, you will not learn this new AI. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's go. Someone says, do I need to, my Chucky is not responding again because I initially pressed as teacher. No, even if you're a teacher, it works for teachers. The only thing is you have two usage in a week. In a week, you can't exceed 2 if you are not on the pro version. And I think the pro version is like 6,000 naira. It's not too expensive. Wow. If you're not on the pro version, you can only use it 2 times in a week. 2 times in a week. You can only generate 2 materials in a week. So some of us, what we used to do is we used to use other emails. Like we have 3 emails. So if I exceed by 2, I'll go to another email and use it. But it's not expensive. You can actually do it for a whole month. A whole month is like 6,000. Okay. Someone says, do I need to get parents' permission to post those areas where the kids are responding, even if you brought blood faces? Yes. Yes, you may. Yes, you will have to avoid privacy issue. Like me now, what I do is for my personal parents, like parents that I used to tell the parents that, Mama, I see you. I did a little recording in the class with my girl when she was answering questions. I was so proud of her. I make the parents feel like it's a proud moment. But I will also tell them, I'm not going to let her face show, but her voice will be heard. I hope it is okay. Like I said, I make the parents feel like it's a proud moment. The parents will be like, go ahead. Why? Go ahead. So it depends on the connection you have. Don't do it with a new student. Have connection with the parents, have connection with the students. After a while, then you'll be able to do it. Is that okay? So please. Privacy is very important. I remember you say, well, they never start. English, there's a, can I use, it's Chalky, Chalkie. Miss Esther, Chalky, Chalkie. The video is on my YouTube channel. Please go and check. Can I use it? Yes, you can use it as a science teacher, math teacher, or any teacher. You can use it. I remember you say, I saw teachers that want to share. Very good. See, teachers want to share. So if you want to share, send me a message on those of you that would like to share. You could send me a message in the group. The place where I put the group for tutoring gadgets. Maybe we could just do those who want to share. Those who want to share Twinkle, those who want to share Chalky, those who want to share Twinkle, Chalky, CGP Plus. Put all of you in a group. People will just pay your amount of money and then put them together. I think that's going to help. Okay. Unpacking life with Amy. I don't come late. Yes, you come late because I don't end the live stream. You come late. Oh God, this is my people. Okay. I remember Eric say IXL. Okay, IXL. IXL is expensive. I think IXL is 80K. The last time I checked, see 80 or 90K. 90K. IXL is 90,000. Twinkle is 33,000. 12 plus 12, 24, 36. Okay, Twinkle is 36,000. IXL is 80,000. CGP Plus is 60. Is it 60 or 80,000? I think the last one I did, I was the one that did it. 80,000. 80,000. Which one again? Twinkle is the cheapest. Twinkle is the cheapest. What's the name of this one? Chalky. Chalky is also cheap. Let me see. Let me quickly check Chalky for us. Let me see what we have. How much is Chalky? So these ones are like they're easy to get. So yes, and it's yearly. We're not doing monthly. It's going to be yearly. We're not doing monthly. It's going to be yearly. Okay. I think we are done here. Please, if you have any question, please go ahead and ask me now so that we can talk about it. Okay. So do not just tell parents that you teach English. Tell them or the service you offer, how you can help. Let them know that you can help. Again, ask them the age of the child, ask them the problem of the child, ask them about the results that they would love to get, All of these things are very important. All right. So thank you all for coming to today's live stream. I hope you learned something today. And next week, Saturday, we're going to be having someone who's going to teach us how to use AI. I'm so excited because my other brother don't use my eyes, still shake on, I think. He's telling me to give him senior brother treatment. I told him anything he wants, he should not worry, but just let him just have the class with us. So on Saturday, he said he's going to be on Saturday because he's not going to be available on Sunday. So on Saturday, he's going to be available for us. Please, if you are not part of my members, please subscribe for membership. It's just 2K. See, all of you that are here that are collecting things for free, 2K, subscribe for membership. The training is going to be for members alone because me, I'm going to pay him. I will not lie. I'm paying my brother. So please, the membership is 2,000 naira. Just 2,000 on YouTube here. Click on YouTube membership, 2K. And just do it from now to that time so that when it comes, I'm not going to be shouting that period. Anybody, even if we are only 2 or we are 3, he will teach us the thing. And I will put it, and when he finish teaching us that particular video, I will not put it for 5K. So how do I subscribe to that? Please, just on my profile, you will see join. Okay. I'm also going to drop the link. Let me see if I can drop the link. Hold on. I'm also going to drop the link. Just click on the link and then you'll just join those 2,000 naira. He's going to come and teach us how to use AI to notebook LM. He's going to teach us how to do AI short videos. He's going to teach us how to, in fact, there's a lot that he's going to teach us. So if you are not there, please don't come and cry in my DM. I'm not even going to answer anybody if you come and cry in my DM. All right. So I'm just going to put it here. Thank you so much for always giving value. Thank you so much. iPhone refused to allow me to subscribe. You subscribe. Oh. If your iPhone did not allow you, use a laptop. Okay. Oh, I just dropped the link, but I don't know whether it's going to work. I dropped it in the chat. I dropped it in the chat. I don't know if it's going to work. Thanks for the good work. You're welcome. And thank you, Virtue Builders. Thank you so much. Mr. Deba, I say thank you for always giving that. Thank you, Miss Orme. Thank you so much. So please, from now to that time, please just join. Be a member. It's 2,000 naira. You are going to have access to other videos as well that other people do not have access to. I'm going to be dropping a new AI that you could use to create your slides and lesson today is going to be very interesting. Trust me. I know that I always used to give you premium updates. Then for Saturday, I'm going to put the link for Saturday where you can come and learn these things for free. He's going to teach you these things, how to do the videos. And some of you used to, all those Coco Melon videos, cartoon videos, and he's going to teach you free tools you can use. Okay? He's going to teach you free tools you can use. Someone says you want to look for the price of Chucky. I'm trying to open it, but let me show you. I'm trying to open it, but it's not opening. I don't know, the network is laggy here. So it's still loading, it's just turning around, but it has not opened. So I wanted to see, but I'm still going to check for you guys. Maybe I'll drop it in the group. So the total amount for, let me use ChatGPT and just ask ChatGPT how much it is for a year. Me, I'm computer girl. Okay, so these are the things that are very important. So please, if you've not watched the video, if you came late, can't watch the video from the beginning. Don't come and ask me a question that is already in this video. And those of you that have not watched videos, please watch videos. Oh. Some of you have done training and you have not watched videos. Please watch videos. It's very important, though. Very, very important. So let me ask, how much is yearly subscription for Chalky AI? Okay, let me just quickly ask ChatGPT so that we can. 2 weeks ago, I treated types of sentences structure with my tuti, but last I found she couldn't identify helping verbs when put together with an action verb. So I was thinking if I could introduce it. And when you're teaching and you notice that your child is lacking something or your child does not understand something, go ahead and introduce the topic before the one maybe let me say, for instance, you taught types of nouns and your child does not know what a noun is. It's okay for in the next lesson teach what noun is and then reintroduce types of noun again. Okay, so go back to, because we are supposed to go from known to unknown. So if you go to the one that the child does not know, or the child The child cannot even identify the one before that one. So go back to that one that the child does not know and teach it. In Naira, it is 120,000 Naira. Is $7.98 per year. Per month. Okay, we are doing per month. Pro plan is per year about $6.565 billed yearly. So in Naira, it's going to be like 6.65 times. There's my calculator. So if you are looking at all of these things, let me calculate this. Let me just say $7. Let me just do $7. $7 times 1,500. Is it pounds? Okay, it's pounds. So hey, times 2,000. It's pounds. 2,000. That's 14,000 times 12. Okay. Times 12. That is 168,000. Equals to. Okay. Okay, 79, 80 pounds per year. Or $80 per year. So it's within 150 to 160. It's within 150 to 160. All right. Thank you so much for joining. But I'm just going to see the best way we can do it so that even if it's 10 teachers come together, bring their money together, and we are able to pay for chalky, I don't think it's bad. Then we share the email. Okay. Everybody will be in a particular group. Share the email. That's what we do. That's what I do. My Twinkle, I did with teachers. My no, Twinkle, I did Twinkle on my own. CGP Plus, I did with teachers. Canva Pro, I did with teachers. ChatGPT Pro, I did with teachers. So if you want to, maybe we can create a group and then we'll just put our names. I already have a group. So if you want to do pro something, just send me a message and I'll drop the information. Anybody interested will join. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. IXL too. Okay. One IXL. Twinkle, yes. Twinkle is 36,000. Twinkle is 36,000. That I'm sure of. IXL is 120,000. Is it 120 or 80? CGP Plus is 80. That I will just check the prices and then I'll put it so everyone can do it. So that's it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you all learned something. I hope today's live stream was impactful as usual. But please, do not give up. Please keep posting, be consistent, keep posting, post consistently, and you are going to fly. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye. Please join membership. I'm thinking like so now. Later people will say Miss B does not post video for us. I don't talk am now. Join membership. It's just 2K. I prefer payment before services. Okay, yes, that's for if you are doing subscription method. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Okay, off to membership. Better go and join. Bye.